Hi, Tom here. For this circle line optical drawing in 2-point perspective, start by drawing a horizontal line across the middle of your page. Next, we can draw two vanishing points at either end of the line, and then we can draw a vertical line to represent the nearest corner of a building which we're looking up upon. Then we can draw two guidelines to the vanishing point on the right. You could draw the lines freehand, or you could use a ruler. Then we can use the vanishing point on the left and draw two more guidelines going all the way to the vanishing point on the left from the vertical line, which will be the nearest corner of the building. Next, we can draw another vertical line on the right and then one on the left, and these show how far the walls going to the left and right, how far they recede. Then it might be an idea to darken the lines that we need to keep. So the lines which aren't guidelines, but the lines which are the lines of the building, we can make those a bit darker just by pressing more with the pencil point onto the paper. Next, we can use the vanishing point on the left, and this time from the lower right point of the structure, we can draw a receding line. And then we can repeat that from the lower left part of the structure, but this time to the vanishing point on the right. So now we have a cuboid that we're looking up upon. Next, we can start another structure by first drawing the nearest vertical line of the structure. Then we can use the vanishing point on the left to draw two lines receding to the left vanishing point from the vertical upright of the new structure. And then we can repeat that same process by drawing two more diagonal lines receding to the right vanishing point. And then the vertical lines stay vertical, so we can place where we want the edge of the new structure to be by placing two more vertical lines. And I'm making them so that they line up with the top structure, but it's up to you where you want to place the lines for your drawing. And then we can just darken some of the lines, and now we've got the basic structure of a modernist building in 2-point perspective. Next, we could draw a simple swimming pool, again drawing a receding line to the right vanishing point, and then a receding line to the left vanishing point to make a corner. And then from the nearest point, we can draw another receding line to the right vanishing point, and then we can decide how far we want the swimming pool to recede, and then draw a line using the left vanishing point to show the edge, the far edge of the swimming pool. Then all we need to do is just darken the lines that we need for the drawing, which aren't the guidelines. Next, the further corner of the swimming pool, we would see the vertical upright, so we can draw that. I tend to look at the other lines in the drawing to make sure that they all fit together, rather than just concentrating on one line at a time. So I am concentrating on one line at a time, but it's a good idea to see how it relates to all the other lines in the drawing at the same time. Next, we could extend the line of the base of the building, and I think I could make that into a road far away into the distance, all the way to the horizon. So these two lines go to the vanishing point on the right, and then I can have another road to make a crossroads using the vanishing point on the left. So as it's coming close to us, it's getting much wider, but by the time it reaches the horizon, it becomes a dot. and all of this is on a flat surface. So I think I'll make the first road narrower, so I'll just change this line along here a little bit. Next, it would be a good idea to erase the guidelines that we no longer need, so that we can see the structure that we've got. Then we can place some windows and any other details that you might want for your building, remembering that all of the receding lines will go directly towards one of the two vanishing points in this drawing in 2-point perspective, and all of the vertical lines will stay vertical. Once you've put a few details onto your drawing, you could use some shading to create some tonal values. For this drawing, I'm using a 4B pencil. If you would be interested in learning more about perspective or just generally about drawing, please consider joining one of my online drawing courses. There are more details at circlelineartschool.com. Thanks for watching and see you next time.